That's right guys, my client was struggling to lose weight and his doctor prescribed him Tirzepatide. As a fitness coach, I was a bit reluctant to doing this, but he did it and he lost 30 pounds in 6 months. In this video, you will see studies proving that taking Tirzepatide can help you lose 5 times more weight, and also studies that show if you stop taking Tirzepatide, you can gain all the weight back. I will also show you the common sense approach that we applied with my client to help him lose weight, something that I would have done anyway, even if he's not taking the drug, but that helped him lose the weight and keep it off. And if you want to lose weight, please subscribe to this channel to support me, and I promise to deliver valuable content like this to help you on your weight loss journey. Tirzepatide, also sold as Mounjaro and Zepbound, is a GLP-1 and GIP agonist. That simply means it mimics the molecules needed to start the release of GLP-1 and GIP incretins in the body. They are usually released naturally after eating, but by taking the drugs, we can start releasing them without actually ingesting the food. The benefits of taking Tirzepatide can be the increased insulin release, delayed gastric emptying, which will make you feel fuller for longer, and decreased glucagon release from the pancreas. All these effects also lead to decrease in glucose levels, which is very helpful for dealing with diabetes. So my job as a fitness coach is helping people lose weight, build muscle, build better habits, get fitter, transform themselves, and dealing with the challenges that comes with that. One of the challenges is hunger, dealing with cravings. But sometimes for people it's very hard, and that was the case with my client. He was struggling at the beginning for the first couple of months and lost patience, and I couldn't keep him motivated. He wanted faster results, and I sometimes understand that. I didn't support fully his decision, but I'm always there to support my clients, and he decided to go to his doctor to get the Tirzepatide, and he was given. You have to meet some criteria, and in many cases you have to pay a lot of money for these drugs. Anyway, he started taking it, and really in the first 6 months he lost 30 pounds of body weight, all of it from fat, and he was in great shape. That was great, but we also ensured that we did some of our work, usual work, to make sure that he builds the right habits and the knowledge necessary for him to maintain the weight loss after he stops taking the drug. Because this is one of the big problems with these drugs, and you probably already have heard of it, and that's why you're watching this video. If you follow the studies, they indicate that with Tirzepatide or other GLP-1 agonists, you can lose about 5 times more weight for the same period of time than in comparison to not taking the drug. To be honest, I fully disagree with these studies because they're done by medical professionals. They're not done by fitness coaches, for example, who would say the results are not the same because they will put really the work and the effort needed to teach the clients how to apply the right habits and to eat the right way. And any coach who has a good experience and knowledge and understanding of the human body and the habits and the mind can help you lose the same amount of weight for the same period of time without taking the drug. So I would say the drug is being tested on non-experienced people who are given just basic guidance, and anyway it worked, so it's kind of a solution for sure. Now the problem is there's also studies done that show what happens when you stop taking the drug, and if you're from that inexperienced group of people who didn't handle the process in a professional way, you're going to be gaining the weight back. Most of the participants in the studies who stopped taking the drug, they started slowly gaining the weight back. And this is why you need to prepare for the moment when you stop taking the drug, otherwise you risk gaining all the way back or getting dependent on the drug and continuously taking it, which is not just making you dependent on something, but also costs you a lot of money. So to ensure that you don't gain the weight back, you must work on your habitual behavior and gain some knowledge, basic understanding about exercising and healthy eating. Most people making the mistake of solely relying on the drugs. They start taking them, their hunger reduces significantly, they feel full all the time. So the result is, when it comes time for your regular meal, you might skip your meal completely. Or later on in the late afternoon, you feel a little bit hungry and you go for a snack, because you know you're not going to overeat anyway. So people end up snacking and eating when they want and whatever they want, and they still get the results, so who cares, it's a good life, and they keep living it until the end they stop taking the drug. But then that is putting them into a big trap, because when the hunger significantly increases, you have developed the habit of eating for comfort. You're eating anytime you want. You don't know what to eat, you don't know how to balance your macronutrients, how to manage your calories, and the result is catastrophic, and you develop even worse habits than compared to what you did before you gain the weight, and you gain it all back, and you'll probably gain even more. So if you want to avoid all of this from happening, you need to start working on your meal timings, on what you put in the plate, how you arrange the plate, protein, carbohydrates, fats. You have to learn to avoid processed foods, how to replace them with healthy foods, how to eat mostly whole foods instead of processed foods, and you have to exercise, how to prioritize these healthy things, healthy habits and activities in your life above things that are not so important, how to avoid alcohol, and the list is long. And I know you might feel like it's scary right now, because it really is. It's so much that you have to work on if you want to not gain the weight back. And that's why my profession exists, but I've made it very simple for you, because you can now learn all these things very quickly. I've created a course that helps people lose weight. It's free. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to give me your email. Just go to my website and scroll down to the bottom. I'm sure in every single episode you will find at least one nugget that will be very helpful. It's going to teach you how to do these things, how to go through the process of a weight loss journey and lose weight properly, and with the help of Tirzepatide or any other GLP-1 or GIP agonist drug, you're going to have a great chance of succeeding with the drug, losing a lot of weight, and also preserving it and living healthy for the rest of your life by stopping the drug and not being dependent on it. So with all that being said, I fully support the use of Tirzepatide or any other drug that serves the same purpose, as long as it's prescribed by a doctor and you're doing the necessary work to learn how to eat healthy, how to exercise, and do the things right. Don't become a drug junkie, don't get dependent on it. That is not the way to go. You can definitely do it. It's not so complicated. I've even given you a course. So do the things right, go for it, lose weight, change your life. I fully support that. And if you need any help, you can always comment or reach out. So if this video was helpful and you want to see more videos like this to help you lose weight and get in shape, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.